So I'm sitting here and just shuffled. We do have the Ten of Cups here. But I feel like there's this song that's playing. I don't want to turn it up because I always get flagged for it, but it's like Fleetwood Mac, Never Break the Chains. I feel like maybe they never thought you had what it took to break the chains. Collective reading, guys, so check in with your higher self to know if it's for you or not, okay? Sharing messages with the intention of provide clarity, insight, knowledge, wisdom, and most importantly, love. All right, so we have Judgment here. This is really talking about doing like a self evaluation, even forgiveness. Maybe somebody wants a bit of redemption, but I feel like there's this emphasis on transformation, right? And it's like nurturing something as well. Something's been freed, okay? Breaking free from the chains, right? There's this cage being represented here, and then this beautiful angelic Holy Spirit dove here being freed from this cage. So some of you may feel like you have been freed. Sovereign. You've broken the chains of past patterns. You're no longer keeping yourself caged up, small, unseen, unknown. Three of Pentacles. This is something that you've been working very hard towards. It's like you rebuilding yourself back from scratch. Because sometimes this Judgment can often be like a bit of a rebirth, right? Having to like scrap things, right? The transformation, and then, you know, a lot of healing energy too. So I feel like whatever you've worked hard on, I feel like you've had a lot of like having to take that leap of faith, right? Maybe towards things that maybe you didn't have all the information on. I feel like the Three of Pentacles here is like, you know, like the apprentice almost, or adding your input, or consulting on something, or working with others, collaborating. I feel like there's something new coming in, okay? And it's like going to take you in a new direction. And it's something that, you know, you're going to work with others to build, right? I feel like now you realize your worth. Now you realize that you are worth consulting for something. Hermit. Yeah, it could have something to do with your abilities. The Hermit's very spiritually aware. There's this knowingness about the Hermit. You also protect your energy. Like, you're not out and about for everybody. You may be like a lone wolf, right? It's like, it's hard for people to get to know you because they don't get access to you. So maybe this Three of Pentacles is a format in which people can get to know you better. So it's kind of like come out wherever you are, right? So some of you might be pulled out of hermit mode and you're going to be like, what? Yeah, this Hermit. Wow. All right. So a spiritual awareness as well, like giving guidance to others. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is something that speaks to people need this in their life, right? It's to help people grow. Pentacles represent a lot of growth, development, even like possibilities, right? Maybe things being created in a way that brings prosperity to all. The King of Pentacles definitely has things to share, right? They're abundant in many ways. There could be an offer coming your way, right? Like almost like where you been? It's almost like, oh, I've been up in the woods, like lighting shit on fire. Like that's where I've been. What have you been doing? This guy looks like a leprechaun. So I don't know if you're Irish, but maybe the fairies. Aries energy, maybe. I am seeing a bit of fiery energy here, so we could be talking about some fire signs. But King of Pentacles is earth sign energy, so like a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is very heavy in their chart. And this can also be you, like you're the entrepreneur, you're sharing your story, you're sharing your life experiences with others, right? So that they can help, so that can help them, right? Make choices, decisions, make better moves, right? In life. There is this like accomplishment that's reached with this. There will be some sort of like on stageness. Maybe you are someone who speaks. Maybe you're on video. Maybe you're an influencer. Maybe you're finally stepping onto a stage that you have rightfully deserved to be on. And you could be seen far and wide. This could be in any type of way. Okay, this is a major sense of accomplishment, what you've gotten yourself to or will be getting yourself to. Okay, this is like a pivotal moment. Okay, there is something coming in that's going to ask you to like step out of your comfort zone. Like maybe you speaking in front of others is like terrifying, or you being on camera might be terrifying. I feel like this is really good news and you're going to be like, wow. I feel like it's going to blow your socks off. All right. Empress energy, 3 of Cups. I feel like people can relate to you. I feel like maybe that's what this is about, is like you finally being open to attract those that are just like you. Maybe there's been a lot done here, a lot of growth done here, that, you know, you're starting to interact with those who are like kindred spirits, soul tribe. You're meant to help others. Maybe this is like reciprocal energy here. But I feel like whatever you're birthing and creating here, it's meant to help others. All right. So that is the reason why it's kind of like, okay, you've reached this level. Now it's time to shine, like camera, right? Like star of the day, who would it be? I think it's this Empress here. I feel like there could be chatter. There could be gossip about what you're doing and how you're doing it. I feel like you don't care though, because the first card out is Judgment. You've already settled all the scores, right? Like, is that even a word? Is that even a phrase? I don't know. I feel like you freed yourself from the concerns, thoughts, feelings, things said by other people. You prioritize your peace, love, and happiness. Okay, this is something that you're helping others to find for themselves. There is this energy of like you being able to release the burdens of the past, right? The regret, the remorse, the guilt, the shame. Like you've gone through a rebirth. And so this is no longer something that holds you back anymore, right? The cage. You're a free spirit, okay? And I feel like you're going to help others free themselves. This is like freedom, okay? Freedom, liberation, sovereignty, happiness, peace. It's like you too can have the life you desire. Let me show you the way. So you could be an inspirational speaker. You could be writing. Here's the Knight of Swords. You could be writing. You could be sharing. You could be telling the truth. I feel like you very much could be doing this with somebody. Who's this Knight of Swords? Is this representing the communication? Is this representing a person? 5 of Cups. Okay, so this Knight of Swords, now that they see that you have a lot going for you, there's an energy of wanting to kind of like intervene, like create a blockage, some sort of like rash communication, something impulsive, something that is like wanting to play games, like mind games, okay? Because you're happy without them. And so now they're like, oh, let me see if I can mess this up. And again, they're in the 5 and 4 energies. So they've got the 5 of Cups energy and the 4 of Swords. Okay, I feel like there's this realization that you've done a lot of healing work. I feel like you're sharing your experiences too. Like, you know, maybe you're like, I've been there. I've done that. Like, I've had to pull myself out of the, you know, shadowy depths of this brackish looking water over here. Yeah, I feel like you've had to pull yourself out of those things too. You might be, 6 of Swords. Okay, whoops, all of these? No. Ooh. None of those. Okay. 5 of Cups. Yeah, 4 of Swords. It's like you've gained some sort of stability when it comes to your mindset, right? You're no longer letting your emotions run amok. You have things more under control and in alignment with the 6 of Swords. Okay, so you've done that mindset shift. You've done that emotional healing. You've done that realization and acknowledgement. Okay, I feel like you realize that you were dealing with this energy, the devil, right? This is like you have already dealt with your worst fears. Like they've already come true for you more than once, like over and over and over again. So it's like you're no longer afraid, okay? Like the Hermit and the Devil, like you see this very clearly now. The Hermit has this wisdom, right? Wisdom that's gained, okay? And also access to wisdom. So you very much may be somebody who operates solo because you know that there's a lot of this going on, and this can sometimes jump people, like shapeshifter. I feel like you have you've gone through the transformation process when it comes to your ego, your pride, your personality, your demons, your personal demons. You've overcome these and persevered these. Everybody has their demons, and I feel like you focused on healing these. This is what you're meant to do here. You're meant to share this energy. You're meant to create this King of Pentacles here. The star is going on top of the King of Pentacles, and so this is like this, you're an inspiration, right? Your story, your experiences, your connection, your abilities, your spiritual gifts, they're very much an inspiration, and you're very much in your like healing energy. Like you're very spiritually and emotionally gifted. There is always something, 5 of Swords, something brewing in the background. I feel like it's only because they are experiencing their own demise at their own hands, right? I feel like the more you soar, the worse they fall. And that is what they don't want for you. So they lie, they slander, they defame, they try to control the narrative. But here's the thing, like your energy and its signature speaks for itself. And there will be a reckoning, okay? So all the lies, all the shitstorm they created is now their experience because you are responsible for the energy that you put out. Okay, I feel like you've closed this chapter in your life and you've freed yourself. You don't care what they say. You don't care what they lie about. You don't care about what they're doing. You have far surpassed the beast. Like you tame the beast. Like they're afraid of being with lions because they're not a lion, right? They may be something, they consider you might prey on them about. There's some sort of like afraid of your power, afraid of what you're here to do. This is like, overcoming, persevering, like your grit, your inner strength, your compassion, right? You still handle yourself with grace and compassion, regardless of what this energy says or does. And this could be happening like throughout your life. I'm getting like, it's not just this recent experiences. It's like been a thing for your whole life, right? Like you've had to always like stand up for yourself, like in some messed up situations that were very unnecessary, but somehow aligned with your path, your purpose. It's so that you could gain understanding and have space in your heart for those who have gone through those similar things. So it's almost like you're a special kind of sauce. Like you're meant to only be put on certain types of food, right? Because it enhances the flavor. Like you're a flavor. You are a flavor. See? And you determine what that flavor is. Because we have a blank card in the deck. Oh, all right. Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like maybe they underestimated your strength, your confidence, your faith, right? Like They don't know who protects you, right? You may seem all innocent and sweet, but there's a beast in there, and all you have to do is whisper in the beast's ear and say, hey, and the beast is on it, right? So you definitely have protection here in the physical realm, okay? And then I have the Sun card, and guess who protects you? The Lion himself. God, the Sun, like, yeah, you're very much kind of like this beautiful light. You're this beautiful light being, okay? And you're meant to be hidden in plain sight for many of you, but then you will be revealed when it's time. So there's like divine time playing out here, all right? There were a lot of lessons to learn. This is all part of the plan with the Two of Wands. Okay, things are being woven. And again, like, you have free will choice, right? But this is something that you were called to do, and it is surrounded in love, harmony, peace, right? You're meant to be a safe space and hold love for a collective, for a community, for those who can bring their cup and share, right? This is a group that looks like they're meeting this energy where they're at. Like, so this could be a soul tribe, okay? So you're meant to share love with the world in whatever way that is, whatever creative way that is, okay? So if that means like it's time to show yourself, shine bright, right? In that spotlight, I feel like your light is needed, my love. Your light is needed. Make my world go. Knight of Wands. I feel like there's incoming. What's coming? What's this Knight of Wands? I feel like, you know, if you have a hobby or a passion or something like that, I feel like this brings you a lot of joy. It's like, do what you love, right? Do something you love doing. That's what it's all about, is enjoying your life and doing what you love and loving what you do. So if if you're finding yourself doing things that you don't enjoy, maybe it's time to like pivot. Okay, Tower. Yeah. I feel like whoever might want to come rushing towards you as the runner will be met with their fate. Okay. Whoever thinks that they can come in and attack you, they will be met with their fate. Okay. So yeah, there may be some sort of apology that this energy might want to come rushing towards you with. Maybe something's falling apart where they're at, and they're like, okay, well, I need to come up with a different game plan. And they may want to come towards you thinking that like, hey, I'm going to swing back around, right? I feel like you're onto their games and you're not interested in what's going on with them. And they've created their own demise, right? Like, they have to lay in the bed that they made. Okay, yeah, and then I have Ten of Swords, like legit laying in the bed that they made. Okay, so yeah, this is what's playing out in the collective karmic energy space. Okay, so stay clear. You don't need to be involved in that. There's some sort of ego death playing out here. There's some sort of stabbing by those closest to them that is going to be like the icing on the cake, right? Yeah. Yeah, look, I have the Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant. They are very much learning a spiritual lesson by their experiences right now. Okay? So it's like the energy you put out, you receive back. They have learned this energies. We're all learning about universal law, okay? And how it plays out here in the physical reality. Ace of Pentacles, okay? So there is a new opportunity here, okay? High Priestess energy. This has put you in a position to go in another direction, right? So it's opened up doors for you that you may not have seen before or known about. So this is like the unknown, like the esoteric, like bringing the unknown to the known here, like in the physical. So it's like taking the subconscious mind the consciousness and bringing it to life and planting seeds. So many of you are meant to like spread your wisdom, spread your knowledge, spread your love, your energy, your existence here, and it creates growth, it creates development, it creates empowerment, it plants seeds. You're here to help seed the new earth, I just heard. Woo! All right. You're here to plant new seeds for Earth, which is badass. Good ass, I should say. So, hold on, I'm writing the title of this. Okay. All right. Ask me how I know. You very much could be embarking on a new journey of study. So maybe there's new material, new direction, enhancing your abilities, your strengths, maybe weaknesses. I feel like there might need to be a redirection here. So you could be going in a new direction when it comes to maybe your profession, what you're learning, what you're studying, what you're practicing, as well as where you live. I feel like there is a shift here. There's an offer that's going to have you go in another direction, and it's not going to be the easiest decision to make because there are a lot of things that are affected by this, but I feel like it's important that you go within for the guidance and don't necessarily rely on what everybody else thinks about the situation. Page of Swords, okay? I feel like there is this, what's this Page of Swords? Heavy thinking going on. There might be contemplation. Maybe some research needed to see what makes the most sense for you when it comes to this switch, this new direction here as a result of an offer, a new beginning. Yeah, I have the Ace of Wands and Seven of Swords. So, I mean, Ace of Wands is like, you know, having this creative output or inspiration or a download or an experience. This is a new beginning, a passionate one, something you feel really strongly about. So I feel like you may have to check to see if this is real. So you may have to like pinch yourself. Pinch yourself. This could be something that you're creating too. So it could be an output. It can also be an input. So depending on what you do, might have something to do with somebody in construction, or maybe you're building something. I feel like don't really solicit unneeded feedback or input, okay? I feel like not everybody has the best plans for you. So be cautious about the feedback you take. Okay, not all of it is for your highest and greatest good, okay? So just make sure that you are evaluating, you know, what you're engaging in. This is you having the ability to choose what's best for you, okay? I feel like there are a lot of different plans and you have free will choice. There's a lot of different directions to take. There's a lot of things to maybe build or create. There's some sort of template, blueprint, you know, foundation here. So, you know, you want to make sure that like you're in alignment with whatever is being created here. Like, does it resonate with your soul? Does it resonate with your moral? Does it resonate with like, would you do business with these people? Like, make sure you know who you're dealing with. Make sure you read the fine print. Okay, Page of Swords is probably some sort of contract. Sometimes not everything is known and you have to make a judgment call. So maybe it's about like double checking to make sure the intention of what is being created here is in alignment with you. Not all offers are for you. It's almost like the Seven of Swords keeps speaking to me. So I'm also getting like if you had plans to go a certain way, this could be quite a pivot for you. So like maybe you had your life planned out to go one way and whatever this is going to come in and it's going to be like, nope. Nope, not what you think. So I feel like your thoughts, your mindset, the way you may have operated in the past or done things in the past, I feel like this is like a new direction. And it may bring up things for you to kind of work through. What should I write on those blank cards? Let's see. Lovers, huh? 9 of Swords. Whoa, okay now. All right. This could be a challenge because you might have to leave things behind and it could be difficult. Right? You might have to leave those you maybe typically are around, or family or work, or this could be a bit of a challenge for you mentally when it comes to knowing, like having to like leave something that it's all you've known, right? Sometimes making that shift is difficult. Yeah, 9 of Wands here too. And then I have the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you realize that like things have come to a full stop here. You realize that like you're not really feeling the fulfillment where you are, what you're doing, how you're doing it. And so you're seeing this, whatever it is, as an opportunity to embark on something new and create a different type of stability, a different type of security. You know, and this very well could be like holding on to things for too long and it's time to let things go and move on. I feel like this is like a new chapter. Okay. You might have to pack your bags, like literally. And you might have to leave certain things for others to finish up because you've brought it to a certain point and you have to go now. It's going to be like you may have to go abruptly, right? Like you're not able to take everything with you. I'm seeing a lot of like minimal baggage. So you're releasing the baggage here and you can't take it with you. So if there are things that are keeping you up and bothering you, let's work through these. Let's find out ways to release these so that you don't take these with you where you go. This could be when it comes to relationships. This could be dynamics with others, family, friends, work, colleagues, even lovers. Okay, so I feel like there's been a bit of needing to maybe purify, purge. This could be physically, emotionally, mentally. Yeah, and then what do we have? The 6 of Cups and 7 of Wands. I feel like there could be a bit of obstacles here. I feel like children are significant. I'm also getting like maybe you could use help, some support as well. Like maybe there's someone that's coming to help support you in your dynamic. So this could be potentially a Knight of Cups, but it doesn't have to be. Could be a Queen of Cups. I feel like this is going to bring some sort of balance in with the Chariot. I feel like you've done a lot on your own. Maybe it's time to get some help with the next phase of your, it's like the next phase. It's like the next episode. It's like Dr. Dre. Yeah, I feel like this is coming in. There's some sort of mission that you're meant to have with somebody else. So I feel like this is what the lovers are talking about. Like there's some sort of destined meeting here. I feel like they could be in construction, but they don't have to be. I just am getting a lot of plans, a lot of future. I guess maybe be careful that there isn't any like future faking, right? And be cautious of staying grounded and not rushing things before they're ready. I do feel though there is somebody coming in with some support. This could be a feminine or a masculine. I do feel like they are in their purpose. They're very inspiring too, motivated, and are very passionate about what they do. Here's this offer here. Page of Pentacles. And then there's this transition playing out. There's this major ending to something so that something new can come in. And it's the 4 of Wands. This is something to celebrate. Whatever this ending is, you will be celebrating this union. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. All right. So major transition. I'm speaking the truth. All right. So if you needed clarity, you got it. Okay. I feel like this is protected. Okay. This is something that is meant to have a bigger impact on things. There's something that is like from a higher perspective here. All right, I feel like this is reaching a pivotal moment. This is something that you will celebrate. This is a union we're celebrating. I feel like this is a union that only God can take credit for. Yeah, this is a yeah, look at, where's Waldo? Where are you? Which one are you? Where are you? How can I find you? The Emperor. All right, Aries energy. I feel like there's going to be action taken towards you. Queen of Swords also energy. That, you know, they're going to show interest. They're going to show, you know, they're going to show you, okay? And just like you would show them that you're interested, that there's commonalities, that there's, hey, I want to learn more about you, and all those things, right? Showing of the interest. It's like, not only are they saying it, but they're doing it. There's this, like, backing up action. 10 of Wands. Somebody feels super burdened because they were too busy being in their ego and entertaining many options. And so maybe they're realizing that it's just created a lot more hard work for them. Maybe they're looking to kind of put down the burdens. King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're protected from anyone trying to bring burdens to you that don't belong to you. All right, so that could be this Emperor energy. Two of Cups. Temperance. Yeah, I feel like they juggled an Earth Angel. I feel like this is a lack of moderation. Someone is overindulging in whatever that is, okay? So that's the clarity on that. I feel like you poured into them and they poured out into everybody else, okay? So you realize that that isn't for you and you pulled your energy back. You don't want the burdens of the past. You have released yourself and you are free and clear and protected. King of Swords. This King of Swords speaks truth, is honorable, and is sitting from a very high place, okay? So I'm getting like Archangel Michael or Spirit Guide energy or even Ancestor energy protecting you from someone wanting to bring their problems to your doorstep, okay? They will not be able to they will not get past security, okay? Regardless of what they want to say or what half-truths they want to actually tell you, okay? All right. What do we got here? Four of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. Someone thought something was going to be a lot greater than it was, and I feel like they have been disappointed. Right? This is like, oh, I think the grass is greener on the other side, but I feel like they're feeling like they've been left out in the cold, and they no longer have access to this, I guess. Okay. We're going to move on to this deck. Okay. There very much could be some sort of like ego death playing out here. Okay, let's see. New home for some of you. Okay, new home. So that might be this pivot, okay, is an opportunity to relocate, or maybe you're building a home or working on a home. I feel like you've released karmic debt as a result of this experience. You are dealing with those who are immoral and lack integrity. You are divinely protected by Archangel Michael. Okay, so if anyone wants to know who's your protection, you can say, you can go and talk to Archangel Michael if you'd like. I don't know, like, it is what it is. Sometimes we learn, right? We learn. And here's the thing, like, I know I say this a lot, but like, their lessons are not your burdens, okay? And their burdens are not your lessons. So let them deal with their own stuff, okay? Okay, we have Dark Night of the Soul. Yeah, I feel like that's what's happening here with the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, and, you know, being, you know, out there doing the most, okay, without any kind of caution. Okay, they might be wearing a helmet, but I'm not sure that there's any. We'll just leave that one alone. Karmic third party is involved here, okay? What else? Working with others to create chaos and conflict for the collective. Yes, they use chaos magic. It's like they use the gray energy, like the. Anyway, lots of cards popping up but not coming out. Look at this. Karmic family members are even involved. So they involve their family to stalk and prey on you. Wow, spiritual haters. Wow, so they not only involve their coworkers, their friends, probably even people that you don't know, and their family to come after you. Good thing though, because you're protected. You're protected, and the past loved ones visit you while you sleep to protect you, okay? And they don't know who those people are, so, you know. That's the thing, is like, people just come after people and they're just thinking that there's no recourse for that. Oh, there is. And I feel like this is going on display, okay, for all to see, so that everybody learns that there is laws above man, okay? In the near future, pray more, okay? Pray like it's your job, okay? Praying for the future. Yeah, because it offsets this energy from this low vibrational feminine energy, collective karmic energy picking up here, like the Jezebel energy. You know, confirmation for those who are like, is this relating to a spiritual awakening and ascension? And it is, okay? All right. The reason why they're jealous is because they haven't gone through this process. They don't understand. And they're not willing to understand. Okay, so they're not for you. They watch you though. They're going to learn from you no matter what. Which is what they're saying, is that like, you're not credible. You're not worthy. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, you're a kook. Okay, well, guess what? They're going to find out some facts. Talk to your spirit guides, ancestors, and saints. Okay? That's who you commune with. That's who you talk with. That's who you work with. That's your spiritual team. Okay? Surrender this to the divine. Okay? You are obviously seeing all kinds of these, like triple numbers, 333, 1111, 222, 111. Yeah. Pay attention to the signs. Okay? Yep. Confirmation that this person is a spiritual hater, and they have been coming after you for a very long time. However, their efforts have not been effective. Taking a trip, okay, relaxing, understanding that this is no longer for you to deal with. God's got this, okay? The divine is handling this on your behalf. Just sit back, relax. Okay, they're working with, it's a pair. It's the karmic pair, look. Okay, we have the masculine, the feminine, the low vibrational masculine and feminine, spiritually hating on the collective, okay? Anyone who is working on themselves, healing themselves, and trying to be better humans, you know, there is this energy that wants to kind of, again, you know, we live in duality. So use this energy to power you, to help you transmute, to help you release, to help you create, help you build. Use this energy for good. Okay? That's what you're being asked to do. Is it's energy. It doesn't matter. Like, use it, okay? Use it to create something amazing with. Okay, the reason why they're so envious and jealous is because they want some sort of reconciliation, or they're going to try to play games with you to create a distraction, okay? That's their plot. And that's what this female energy or masculine energy is really jealous about, all right? There's no love here, okay? It's just like obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. And, you know, the last thing this false feminine or false masculine wants is for anyone to go back to anybody, right? Because they want to be chosen. They want to be needed. They want to feel wanted. They want to feel enough. And they realize that they attracted a narcissist just like them. And they're both going to trauma bond one another if they haven't already. And so this is just going to be like the constant triangulation between the two of them, because they feed off of people's energy, okay? You have victory and success when it comes to this all happening, okay? I feel like there is this toxic workspace either currently for you, or maybe this is the energy in which these two linked up, okay? This could have been a masculine that fell from grace. You learned a karmic lesson here, and this is how you see this person and this whole situation, is that it was a lesson for you to learn, and it was a catalyst of your spiritual awakening and your ascension process. You may have felt like an outcast or the black sheep, or maybe this is how this group's been treating you this whole time. Like there's something wrong with you. You're the one that's, you know, different than the rest, and how dare you, and who do you think you are, and all of the things. So this could be from your family. It's all projection. But I feel like this helped you stand in your truth, whether people like it or not, right? I feel like your soulmate twin flame is on the way, okay? So for some of you, it is about you staying in this high vibe energy, which is knowing that you are worthy and you're enough, okay? And you are spiritually and financially abundant, okay? So this is attracting what you are. All the hard work you've been putting into yourself is what you're attracting back to you. Law of attraction, another universal law. I feel like there's been a lot of, like, there's been so much lying and slandering on your name, okay? It's insane, okay? A lot of lies, a lot of hater energy. They're experiencing God's wrath. It's happening in the near future, especially for the fact that they can't keep your name out of their mouth, even till this day. They're still talking about you. And you've not interacted, I bet, with this energy for over a year. I'm getting it over a year. Water sign energy is experiencing either physical or spiritual prison for coming after you. Please go down here. Okay. God's wrath and judgment. Okay. I just saw divine justice. Where's that? Yep, here it is. Universal law playing out here, guys. I mean, that's what's going on. Like, the decision's been made. And it's not been your decision, collective. This is divine justice playing out. Okay? So, I feel like what's done is done. Okay? And it's up to them. It's up to them if they're going to surrender. Yeah, they're experiencing some legal issues here. All right? So, prison, physical or spiritual, divine justice and legal issues playing out for those that, you know, have been running amok. Any final messages here, guys? Let's see. Continue to go outside. Continue to meditate. Continue to cleanse your energy. It's much needed. I keep flying out. Your ancestors are helping you. Know that you are divinely loved and protected, and all you have to do is ask. Okay, so put those prayers out there, because it's like they're all surrounding you and supporting you. Even though you don't feel like you have a lot of support in the physical realm, You have a lot of support in the spiritual realm. You are not doing this alone, collective, and we're all supporting one another too, which is the most beautiful community that we've ever made. And thank you all for being a part of my tribe, okay? Much appreciated. You know, it's almost like the realization that you're with somebody that you didn't even know who they were, and now they're with somebody who they don't even know. It's like, you gotta get off the ride. Alexa, continue. Yeah, I feel like you got off the crazy train, okay? Yeah, they watch you, they stalk you, they're gonna learn from you. You're going to be their biggest teacher. They'll never admit it, but everybody knows. More importantly, you know, right? Like, you are meant to do this. You experience these things because you have a strong tongue. Yeah, you're not afraid, right? Like, these are all, this has all been like building blocks. Yeah, because here you are, you're rising to the top, you're bringing balance to humanity. You know, your story can be omitted, but it's definitely being rewritten, right? Everybody has the freedom of speech, and we're using it to our fullest extent. So I feel like this is you know, holding that creative space, that nurturing space, that loving space to bring balance, harmony, and peace here to humanity. And so this is you being in your beautiful energy. Okay. And then there is this communication through music. So I communicate through music, okay? And then we have divine love and marriage. This would be your counterpart, twin flame soulmate coming in. You guys communicate through music. And just a reminder to redirect your thoughts to positive thinking. And, you know, one of the things that I was pulling out for the day to share with you guys was these little notes that I have. And I kind of pull them out when I need them. But think positive, and positive things will happen. And then I also have focusing on new beginnings, new mindsets, new focus, new start, new intentions, and new results for us. So I hope that we all can attract only loving and uplifting people in our lives. And a reminder to believe in miracles, because a miracle will soon happen in your life. So every time I see this card, it reminds me of Buzz Lightyear. And I have boys, so I watched a lot of Toy Story. And it's like, to infinity and beyond. It's like your dreams are all possible. You just have to believe, right? It's kind of like believing in the impossible because it's possible. Okay, guys? This is our reading for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. I will probably do another reading with some other decks. So stay tuned. Sending you lots of love. I hope you have the best day ever.